Hey everyone, Xman490 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. So, I found a bee today in the flower. It was pretty funny, and that was kind of silly. Um, yeah, and like it was kind of like just getting around this flower, and the funny thing is that there were also some ants crawling around the flower and flies flying around it. Speaking of things that are yellow and black, I have Thunderhead, similar like a Dunderhead, who's like stupid person. I have Thunderhead, which I caught in the power plant, and that is what we're going to go to today. So, Electabuzz is pretty good. I think well, it starts off with Thunder Punch, which is pretty good, already better than Static, but it's also going to eventually learn Thunderbolt. Oh, and it also has Light Screen. That's a pretty good move. Not the best, not the worst. I might teach it Reflect, just to sort of, I don't know, maybe I'll teach Reflect to something else, but well, I do have Rover over here. Here's the thing about Rover. It learned Rock Blast a few levels ago, like at level 28 or 29, I'm not exactly sure. But as you can see, Rock Blast is a pretty good move. It has the same accuracy as Rock Tomb, however, it is likely to hit more than Rock Tomb. Usually. I mean, it's kind of like double slap, it's like usually it's 2, but sometimes 3 or 4, maybe even 5, 2 to 5. But I usually find it just attacks twice, or, just defeats enemies before it can attack more than twice. I also got Dig, the TM for Dig, from the Celadon department store. You can get that TM along with Brick Break, so yeah. Brick Break, the thing I taught to Miss Wiggles, and I taught Artemister Giga Drain because I don't think that I'm gonna need any, I don't know about a poison type move for this thing. I might get rid of Dig because I have a Pokemon that knows Dig anyways. Cracking one of my bones here. Let me see. I wonder if I have any items to give to these things. Well, I might find some magnet or something in the power plant, which, over here, is over here, let me see. Yeah, we're in, Route 10, right above the entrance to the rock tunnel, and we go down this way. Yeah, by the way, this is surfing. We got the Surf TM from the Safari Zone, and we are now able to fucking shit. Alright, as I was saying, we can now surf. We got the Surf HM from the Safari Zone, the very end, going all the way around. And we can now actually use Surf to get around on the waters of the world. As of by defeating the gym leader of the place, Fuchsia City. Now, here is the power plant, but first let's take care of this guy. I actually had to retrain up my Rhyhorn, believe it or not. I had to restart the emulator and get back to training my Rhyhorn leveler 2. Speaking of Rhyhorns, this guy has a Rhyhorn, but that's not a problem. I mean, as you can see, Rhyhorns, have a lot of defense, so super effective attack, like Dig, does not really defeat them too well. But yeah, you see, like, the rock throw or whatever, rock blast didn't do much. Let's just use strength here. A good thing about rock blast is that it is not a contact move. You see, Pokemon like I think Pikachu and and Voltorb have static. Not Magnemite, mind you. Magnemite and Magneton in its evolution, they actually do not have static. Let me see. Does this? Yeah. Also Electabuzz, which actually do happen to show up in the power plant at levels 32 and 35. They have static. Docile nature, I think that's just the basic nature. I think Jolly was pretty good, bold, I guess, sassy, whatever. Let me think. Wow, I really should get some better, like, cold items, but I don't really care. Well, maybe I'll get around to them. So this is the power plant. The power plant has lots of electric types, like Magnemite. There are Magnemites, Pikachus, Voltorbs, and Electabuzz. And for that reason, I will be using Super Repels, because I don't feel like fighting them. Unless there's Electabuzz. You know, those are pretty useful, because, you know, they're pretty high level. They give you, like, 750 or so experience. Now, when collecting items in this place, be careful, because sometimes, well, there will be protect and stuff, but, okay. Basically, if you wander around, you may accidentally run into an electrode! Yes, indeed. A level 34 electrode, to be exact. It's not that bad, you know, I can take care of it. It might static me, which it could be, I forgot about self-destruct. I could just, like, let it explode itself, you know, like, just let it take care of itself and let it blow up, you know. I wonder, let me see, where's my TM case? What can learn reflect? I know that I did this in the last episode, and I'm sorry, but I just want to check what can learn reflect. Okay, so this thing. Didn't I already teach this something? Yeah, I don't feel like teaching it something. Not reflect, I'm sorry. Strangely enough, it's a psychic type move, though I think I recall it being I recall reflect being a normal type move in the original game, so that's kind of strange. Alright, let's get to this thing. TM25, Thunder. Thunder is a bit of a problem to use because it has 70% accuracy. However, it does have 120 power, so I don't know, it's kind of a give or take sort of thing. There's a Thunderstone, so if you want to evolve a Pikachu, you can do that. Here's another Electrode. Hopefully it won't get stacked. Alright, I can just stand around and... Okay, now I'm a little concerned. Oh, critical hit. Well, excuse me. Pardon me, sir, but you're being a bit of a dick. Alright. I won't be too angry now. Let's just go Artemister, I guess. Dig into some things. So yeah, that's about it. Like, there's just some interesting items here and there. However, the other interesting thing about this particular place, besides all the annoying Pokemon, is that there is Zapdos. Zapdos, indeed. Make the state 3 here. Now, this is one of the legendary birds, and they get their own sort of variation of the wild Pokemon battle theme. Alright. Well, there's that. Let me just put up a light screen here. Ah ha ha! Or detect does not help you. Not now. Oh no. Getting some agilities up. Oh no, paralysis. Oh jeez. This is not good. This is not good. Well, slowly chipping away at its health. You know, I don't know why I'm really catching these. I'm not going to use them, you know, sometimes, like, when I was a kid I would use these, but not nowadays. By the way, off screen I caught some Ultra Balls, you know. I bought some Ultra Balls, and I bought some full heals. Yeah. So yeah, it takes a lot of Ultra Ball chucking to catch a legendary bird. As you can see, they are at level 50, so it's pretty tough to deal with. Now, an interesting thing is that, like, at this point in the game, these legendary birds are rather too high of a level. You see, training them to level 51 before you get the Saffron City gym badge, which we're going to get to Saffron City in a couple episodes. The Saffron City badge is allows you to catch Pokemon up to level 70, I think, which doesn't really matter. I mean, like besides with the legendary birds, it doesn't really matter. And then like level 70 is pretty high, you know, and then, you know, sooner or later you'll soon get the last badge in the game, which will allow you to get the catch and you know, like, for all Pokemon to obey you at whatever level, despite trading. Alright, let me think. I guess I'll go to Celadon City. I think this episode isn't quite long enough for a whole episode, so I'm gonna go to a few surfing sort of places, you know. You know, just surfing around. As you can see over here, there's this guy who allows you the opportunity to learn soft-boiled. He's one of these move tutors. Unfortunately, none of mine can learn it. I think that Chansey can learn it, of course, you know, because it has an egg, you know. It's kind of a very situational move. Now, I guess while I'm at this whole sort of thing, I'm going to buy a few stacks of coins here. Alright. Let's make a safe state, I guess. I think this one has the Mystic Water? No, I think this one has a Mystic Water. Let me think. No need for charcoal, Miracle Seed, nah, not really. Yellow Fruit is pretty useful, however. Alright. Let's see. Smoke Ball. I think if your Pokemon holds a Smoke Ball, it will always be able to run away. It's not too useful, you know, it's just, I don't know. I guess it is pretty useful and pretty good at that price, but anyways. It's by, I think, 1,800 more coins. So, or was it 16? I don't know, I'm just gonna round up to 2,000. Get that many, and, you know, because, like, there's not much use for coins anyways, for money. By the way, if you want me to get a Dratini, then just tell me in the comments, because I am considering using a Dratini. I don't know. I don't think I will, so yeah. I don't know. It's just... Alright, let's give this thing that there... Mystic Water. Switch them out. Give you the cleanse tag for no good reason, and switch this out. Alright, so we're pretty good here. Let's put it above those things, and I shall also put the full heals with the rest of those status healing items. And just toss this thing away. I don't really care about it. Alright, Well, I think that'll be it for this video of let's play Oh wait, no. There's one more thing. Another surf spot that's kind of like in the middle of things. It's kind of out of the way. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a Pokemon that can learn Cut now. Unfortunately, so yeah. Alright, so just pay like 50 and blah blah blah, get to Safari Zone. And you can surf across this little pond, which is a great way to get around. I think there's a few items I've forgotten, so I guess I'm going to get to them. And in between episodes, I'm going to sell a few things, I guess, you know. There's that safe house. Ah, and here's this. And a max potion. Pretty good, pretty good. Ah, yes, Venomoth. Interesting. Venomoth is the evolution of Venonat. I think I used Venomoth before, you know, in the thing. Yeah, might make them run, but they'll be easier to catch, whatever. I think that's about it for this neck of the woods, if I do say so myself. Nidorinos, you know, they're pretty cool. And then there's Venonat, of course. Let me see here. I think I'm pretty good here. I think I've gotten all the stuff. Yeah. So, I am going to retire from the Safari game. There you go. There's some extra things to get a profit in the Safari Zone. You know, just take your time and yeah. So yeah, I'm going to now sell a few things there, and then well, I mean that's going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. A much shorter episode than the previous one, of course, because you know the previous one had this whole city in it, which I didn't expect to be very long. But you know, Fuchsia Gym took a long time, you know, and I spent time teaching TMs for some reason. But anyways, goodbye.